Okay. Okay, perfect.
So, hello everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias to everyone. Hoping you have a great day so far. School is treating you well. You know, um, putting your head into those books. But yeah. Good morning. How you feeling, Roy?
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
So,
I'm
hello
feeling
everyone.
really
Good
good and
morning.
very excited because today we're going to be going in depth with different characters and classes, as long as basic movements in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So
Mhm.
I know on Tuesday, you got some hands-on experience with it, and kind of just give a quick little rundown of basic moves. But today I'm going to be showing you in real time the different types of moves and different type of class characters that you guys might gravitate towards or just basically be more informed and know about.
Yep. So today is gonna be our Smash course. So we're just gonna be teaching you the basics. So stay tuned, y'all. Let's get into it. So first thing we have is our course module. And if you can see in the background, we have every character that's into the game so far.
Yep.
I believe so. I can't see Minecraft Steve. Oh yeah, there you go at the bottom.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's crazy because like in the yeah Minecraft Steve was literally like a concept just talked about I think a couple years like before Ultimate was released, and
Yeah.
then lo and behold, he ended up coming into existence. And who is actually the best character in the entire game? Steve is number one. He is actually a kind of a hard character to pick up, compared to like Mario, Kirby, because he has a lot of like different tools and resources and playstyle that once you pick him up, like you're like, what do I do?
Like what do I
He
do?
Exactly. He relies heavily on Minecrafting, just like the game itself. Like,
Mhm.
bro has tools that can break, tools that he can make. He can build blocks, and a lot of his like moves depend on like how much iron you have, how much wood, how much dirt you have. It's insane,
Like
and that's actually one of the cool things about a character like him.
I have one question. Why is he the best character though? Like what makes him stand out other than other
Steve
people? Yeah.
Steve is the best character just because of like first off he's DLC, so DLC privilege.
Oh yeah.
For those who don't know, DLC stands for downloadable content.
Mhm.
Just like any game, DLC is I don't want to say pay to win, but you basically like pay and you get a really good buff, really good benefit, and that's kind of something that we have or was introduced in, I believe, the last Smash 4,
Mhm.
where if you want to have extra characters, be like 5.99. So like Bayonetta was the main number one, because if you get DLC with her, you can basically zero to death people and kill them at 0%. And so
Broken.
that, yeah,
What
exactly,
the?
yeah, that transitioned into here, which is Steve. And one of the main reasons why he is considered the best character in the game is he has very fast frame data, meaning that
Mhm.
his a lot of his moves can come out really quick. Uh, a lot of his properties as a character allow him to basically have infinite jumps or resets due to the fact that he can make blocks in mid-air.
Oh yeah.
So
What?
that's pretty busted. Not only that, but he basically buffs himself after mining for gold. His frame data increases, and so does his attack power, and then he can level up one more time after that by mining for diamonds, where that's where he becomes the best character in the game.
So bro's just
'Cause-
broken.
mhm. Everything kills, everything hurts. He has a lot of advantages. He doesn't lose to too many characters. He can wall people out, and yeah, like in the right hands, this character is a menace. And
Damn.
that's just one of the many characters we're going to
Yep.
divulge and talk about.
That's just one of many. So actually,
Mhm.
let's just dive into this course module right here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's
So
see
let's
what.
go ahead and get started.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
also okay. So I'm actually looking at the stream right now. I should probably look at.
Oh, should I share my screen? Let me,
Yeah, can you
one
please?
second.
As long as they can see it too. You see here. Perfect. Okay, I see me.
Okay, that
There
should
we
be
go.
good.
Okay,
Sorry about
awesome.
that, y'all. Quick intermission. All right, so let me read y'all the course objective, okay? This is what we have stored for you today. All right. Well, not today, but for this whole course in general. Okay, this module is designed to teach beginners the fundamental mechanics and strategies of SSBU, which is Smash Bros. Or Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Okay, enabling them to play confidently and improve over time. All right, by the end of this module, participants will be able to 1. Understand the core mechanics of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. 2. Perform basic attacks, movement, and defensive maneuvers. 3. Recognize key strategies for stage control and neutral game. And lastly, 4. Choose and understand characters suitable for beginners. So this course module is basically going to be building you up from the ground up to the top tier. Hopefully,
Mm.
so we're trying to get you to 0 to 100. So
Yep,
just
and this is the way we're gonna do it. In person, we'll be able to have more hands-on training,
mhm.
but through here, we're gonna explain and give you crash courses of characters, gameplay, and basic strategies, and eventually move on to more advanced strategies.
Yes, sir.
hmm Um,
Let's keep going.
yes. Okay, so the next module, it says, okay, what is SSBU? So Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a crossover fighting game that blends characters from various franchises in a chaotic, action-packed battles.
Yes,
The
sir.
game objective. The goal is to knock your opponent off the stage by building up their damage percentage and delivering powerful hits.
Mhm.
Players start with a percentage of 0. As damage increases, they become easier to launch off the stage.
Mhm.
They can be launched up, all the way up past the blast zone, left or right, or down at the bottom.
So what is it like? You said it's kind of like sumo, right? You kind of gotta.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like sumo wrestling. You gotta knock your opponent off of the map.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. And next up, Module 1, the main objective, getting to know the game.
Mhm.
Mastering the basic movements of a game is the foundation of becoming a skilled player. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, understanding how to move, jump, block, and dodge effectively allows players to control their character with confidence and react quickly to opponents.
Mhm.
Without strong fundamentals, even advanced techniques become difficult to execute consistently. Learning these basics early on sets the stage for higher level play and competitive success.
Yes, sir. So let's get
All
into
right.
module 1. I'm not sure why. Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Mhm.
Let me restart this because I realized the pictures are not showing.
I'm also looking at the other one too. I think I'm looking at a different one, but in the meantime,
Okay.
I do have the training room pulled up, and I want to basically go into depth about and show you the characters like on the roster, so you know which ones are considered light class, medium class, and heavyweight class.
All right.
So I'm going to
You want to
have
do that right
to.
now or after this?
Um, I kind of want to do it. Let's see, how much of the module do we have left? A couple more.
Just a little bit. It's not even a lot, to be honest. We
Okay,
got like
we
15
can
minutes,
finish.
huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
let's finish the module, and then I'll do as much as I can.
All right, let me jump into this real quick. All right, so simple movements, y'all. Movement and jumping. So you move with your left analog stick. All right, shown to you right here. And then you can also jump with your left analog stick as a stick jump, but it's optional for you. It's definitely preference. And then you have X and Y, which is your main jumping ones, which you can also change in the settings. Okay, so you have also your attacks and specials. Okay, using your A button, you can use a standard attack. Okay, which is Roy just simply just a standard attack. Okay, you have your smash attack, which is you can use your right analog stick in the settings, or you can use any direction with your left analog stick while pressing A button. Okay, you have to press it simultaneously at the same time. Okay, using special moves, you got to use the left analog stick as well, using any direction plus the B button. Okay, pressing those at the same time gives you a different outcome depending on the direction. All right. And then lastly, you have grabbing and defense. All right. So a part of defense, you'll have dodging, which is while shielding, flick the analog stick anyway to roll or spot dodge. Okay. As you see Mario right here dancing, break dancing. You have Luigi grabbing right here, which is basically using the left and right triggers. Okay. Which is also shielding. Okay. Depending on how you input that into your settings. Okay. Holding the left and right triggers. All right. So lastly, you have your different play types and class types, Roy.
All right, and this is where your playstyle comes into play.
Mhm.
So with the different types of classes, if we go to the heavyweight classes, they are going to be very easy to combo, but they do a lot of heavy damage. Bowser is the heaviest character in the entire game, but he can also be comboed by essentially a lot of characters have good combo game. He can literally scrap whenever he's not being comboed on, and he has the highest survivability in the game due to his weight class.
Hmm.
It doesn't mean he's the best character, but he is a very strong character in the right hands. Um, Medium type classes. This is going to be like Snake, Incineroar. We have Link as well. These guys really can live not as long as heavyweights, but can definitely add a lot of pressure and survive longer than light characters. Depending on your medium class character, some have an easier time to kill, and some do not. It really depends on how you utilize their toolkit.
Okay.
And next up, we have the light class. While they are light, some of them are very strong and can basically combo your opponent for a very long time. Some good examples are Kirby, very good light character that can combo off of his grabs, off of his weak attacks or his tilt attacks.
Mhm.
Another light character that has the same properties would be someone like Pichu. He's the lightest character in the game, but he's also one of the strongest characters in the game as well. We call those characters glass cannons because
Ooh.
glass cannon, while it is powerful, it's still made of glass and can break easily. So those are three different types of classes. The type of character that I use mainly is a light class fast character known as Zero Suit Samus. She's very strong, very fast, and very light. She can literally be taken off the blast zone by Bowser at like 15% if I'm playing very carelessly.
That's.
So
Oh man, that's
that's
a quick tide turn.
mm-hmm. So yeah, throughout this course and module, we're gonna have you train with different characters to learn different play styles. You can make some different counter plays and see what fits in you. Right now you might be a light character, but you think, man, I keep dying too early. Let me go heavy. Then
Mhm.
you might be a heavy character and think, oh, okay, cool. I live longer, but I can't get out of combos. Let me try medium. Like, oh, medium's pretty good. This might be the right fit for me. So we're gonna go ahead and basically find which one works best for you. And the good thing about this game is I was gonna have you guys guess, but we're running short on time. But there is 89 characters in this entire game that you can choose from.
Sheesh.
So, yep. So we're gonna try to hone in from a minimum of 1 to 3. And if you don't know, we'll pick some for you to start like learning. As for play styles, we
Mhm.
have sword fighters. Sword fighters in this game are some of the best to learn with because they can keep their opponents at distance, at bay with their swords. And their swords cannot take damage. You can hit their sword, but unless the character model gets hit, they won't take damage. So your sword can be a good sword and shield for you. And they're very good for zoning or sorry, spacing out your character
Mhm.
because they have a lot of high priority. Next up, we have brawlers. Little Mac is the best brawler in the game, but he
Mhm.
also has the worst recovery in the game, so it's kind of balances out. Like he's a beast on the ground, but terrible in the air. Why? Because he's a boxer.
Yeah, he good in the
Yeah, yeah,
ring,
yeah.
but
Mm.
He can't
Um,
fly.
exactly. It's like this is literally his coach says you're not an air fighter, Mac, you know.
Yeah, keep it
He
on the
has some of the
floor.
weakest aerials in the game, so he's all about ground game control and basically just out brawling your opponent. He's a very rush down type character as well.
Mhm.
Fast, very strong, but his weaknesses are being off stage and being what's called edge guarded.
Mhm.
And that's more advanced terminology that we'll teach you within the next coming weeks. Alongside Little Mac, we also have Mario. Brawler type characters are anyone that uses their fists and they have to be up close to you to take advantage, take stocks, win games, things
Mhm.
like that. So this is where I would ask and name me some, zoner characters, but I'm sorry, brawler characters, but we are running low on time.
Mhm.
So next up we have zoners. In this game, zoners are a nightmare. They are some of the hardest characters to deal with if they're playing them correctly. So this is gonna be a matchup to where you're probably gonna get beaten first until you learn how to get in. So really good zoner is Samus.
Mhm.
She can zone people out with her projectiles, with her spacing moves like Zair, and she also fits in the class of brawler as well. Because while they can zone, they can also brawl up close. But she has the advantage of being able to zone with her projectiles, whereas brawlers cannot. They have to be up close.
Mhm.
So there's also Simon and Richter. They are also very good zoners. Personally, I think they're some of the hardest ones to deal with, just because of how broken their toolkit feels. And fun fact, there is a character in this game, that's known as Min Min, who comes from the ARM series, and that character is actually the number one hated character in Japan because they took a poll and like 50% of the Japanese Smash players said Min Min is the most hardest character to deal with because she's a zoner.
Min
She
Min.
has Min Min. She has those long arms that can zone you out, keep you out of her zone, and like once you're in a zone, you can get like a couple hits in, but she will and has a toolkit to zone you out. So
Mm.
those are the three classes and the three types of characters that we have available in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yes, sir. So let's see how much time we have. What time is it done? In 10 minutes? You think
I
it?
think so. Yeah, yeah. So I have a question for you guys. Are there any characters that you want to like learn or have questions about? Like some people haven't seen any characters, but which characters do you feel like learning more? Like do you want to learn more with like a sword character? Do you think you'll fit more in the brawl category? Do you want to know about more zoners?
Mhm. Let's get some interaction, y'all.
Or even heavyweight characters too, like
King D to D.
mm-hmm.
We got King K. Rule.
Yep, those guys are heavy characters.
Let me get me. Let me get it. Let me see.
Oh, let me type it in. Which there we go. All right. I wanted to learn more about faster characters that can get in fast Xavier. All
Mm.
right. It's a good thing to ask. So, in terms of fast characters, some of them would be brawl type. So, like here, as you can see, we have fastest character that can brawl would be Sonic. He's definitely one of them. Another one that I personally use, he's fast, can combo, is Captain Falcon. He is what's called a rushdown character, to where you can kind of rush in, wrap him up, get some grabs, get some good edge guards. I think he's a good solid character to learn. I have more fun with him than I do with someone like Mario, just because of the play style that he is. And I
Mm-hmm.
played a lot of Captain Falcon in Smash 4. But he's a good example. Mario's a good example as well.
Mario.
Um, mm-hmm. And let's say someone
Greninja?
is a
My fault.
fast. Yeah, no, this is good. Let's say someone is a fast character, but they're not super brawly. Greninja can be a hybrid of that as well,
Mm.
because he is technically fast, but he's also slippery. He can combo moves into other moves, and it all just comes down to learning who feels good to you and who you like using. But yeah, Greninja's fast, speedy, slippery, very good. Terry as well. He is a strong, fast character, not like super fast, but definitely like doesn't feel slow and clunky compared to like Kazuya, where he's a slow, clunky, heavy hitter.
Mm.
Terry is a little lighter, but very, very good to learn how to brawl with, and he's fast. And he's also DLC too, so definitely he's a good pick. Captain Falcon's a good pick. Greninja's a good pick.
Another interesting character is Pokemon Trainer. What do you think about Pokemon Trainer? Because it's like a what, jack of all trades, a mix of all classes, if you may say.
Yeah, so the cool thing about this game is all three of those Pokemon are in one,
Mhm.
whereas in the last game it was just Charizard. Solo
Mm.
Charizard.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so actually Pokemon Trainer, you have your light class who can do a lot of good combo moves to rack up that percentage quick, which is Squirtle, and he's pretty quick too.
Mhm.
So you start off with him, if you feel comfortable, and then you would move on to Ivysaur. It always goes Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard every time.
Ivysaur.
Ivysaur is a medium weight, pretty strong hitting character who can zone people out by using his Razor Leaf. So he's definitely a very scary threat to deal with. And then if you want to get an early kill or survive longer, you switch then to Charizard, where a lot of his moves can kill pretty early. He is a little slower and easier to edge guard, but he makes up for it for the strength that he has, and can basically change. You can change weight class from being light to medium to heavy all in one. So it's three characters in one. So it is a little bit of a higher skill gap to learn, but it's not impossible. Once you
Mhm.
start learning what each character does, you will be a-okay to play.
That was a good question though. Who else got somewhere? Let's get another one. Who was that?
Mhm.
Xavier? That was a good
Yeah.
question, Xavier.
Yep. Like Fox as well. Fox is considered a fast character, but also a very light character. But he's definitely considered in the top 10, top 15 characters just because of how fast his frame data is, how easy he can connect some of his moves. And
Mhm.
if we move on to heavy class characters, we have Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is considered one of the best heavies due to him having really good combo game with grabs, having something called super armor, which is where when you start your attack, there is basically nothing that can stop you. It beats out every move, and he can do it every time with his moves, which are side B, up B, and his neutral B.
Mm.
And on the lower spectrum of the heavy list, we have Ganondorf. He is arguably considered a bottom five character in the game, even though he's very powerful, because his recovery isn't the best and he's a little slow. That's enough to make him seem like a bottom five character, even though I've seen people destroy people with Ganondorf. But I'm just a firm believer of in this game, in the right hands, any character can be viable.
That's right. That's facts though. I believe
Hmm.
that in every game at this point. Actually, no.
You
Not
know, it
super.
really depends.
It
Like,
depends,
let's
yeah.
yeah, like let's say,
Cause
let's say we're playing and you're whooping my zero suit. All right, you know what? Let me try someone else,
yeah,
and then that just ends up working, or vice versa.
you're right. Yeah, it all depends.
So,
You're right. What
hmm
about Lucario? What is he considered?
so Lucario is a brawl type character that actually gets stronger when he's at a disadvantage or losing.
Mhm.
Lucario has something called a comeback mechanic and rage factor due to his aura. Uh,
It's called
Lucario
Super
as a
Saiyan.
character, yeah, Super Saiyan. Like he gets max aura, more damage and knockback, the more damage he takes, and if he's down, lives as well. So he definitely has one of the best comeback mechanics in the whole game, just by existing. Like it's pretty cool actually.
He's dope.
Um, yep. He's the character where you have to lab him, meaning that you have to practice his moves in the training room to start figuring out what does what connects with what. And in the right hands, he can be incredibly good. Like in the Japanese region,
Mhm.
some of their best players play Lucario.
Mm.
But I want you guys to think about these characters for
Mhm.
next week. So think, hey, I want to try a Swordy or a Zoner or a Brawl character or a
Mhm.
hybrid of both, heavy class, and then we'll go from there. That way it's like, okay, Xavier, you want to learn a fast character? You have Captain Falcon, Greninja, Sonic, Fox. Cool. Let's try those characters out and see which one you like. If not, let's try something else.
Mhm.
But next week, we will be in person trying out which characters you want to learn and just get better with.
Yep. It's perfectly said. And tomorrow, Miss Chang will be handing you guys a. It's not an assessment, but it's just a small pop quiz. It's just to
Yeah.
test your knowledge. Nothing will be graded, so don't take too much stress. Um,
Yes. Yes.
but yeah, we do want to test your knowledge, see if you've been paying attention so far.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, next week we're gonna hop in. Basically get your playstyle. See who you like. Um, who really vibes with you so far. I really like Mewtwo. He's just so
Mm-hmm.
so light. I hate
He,
it.
he's my favorite. He's my favorite Pokemon to
Yeah,
play.
he's so fun.
Absolutely.
So fun to play. I like Wolf as well. I really
Mm-hmm.
gotta learn these characters. But yeah, this game is fun. You guys will definitely. Oh yeah, thank you, Miss Chang, and everybody have a good day.
Thank you
And
guys. Have a great day.
yep, catch y'all next
Stay
week.
safe out there. See you next week.
Stay safe, and hopefully next class, yeah, we gotta show them something on
Yeah, I wanted to, but then that would get rid of my camera.
I know.
But
At that point, I'll just show full screen, just you and your smash.
actually, hold on. Wait. What if my wait.
Hmm.
Wait, hold on. So you can still see me, right?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
it works.
Let's- Well, yeah, I think so. Let me try this. Share your screen. And did it work?
Okay, you're sharing your screen. Hold on. Okay, I think I could do this. Hold on. Let me put my B right back. All right, perfect. Are you ready? I believe
You
so.
know, I think so.
My hands are super sweaty for some reason. All right, what's up, class? Hello, class. Good morning. I believe it's what 12:30. So good afternoon, not good morning. Hopefully
Hello,
everybody had
everyone.
a. Yep. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead.
You're good. You're good. No, no, it's funny because like on my Discord screen it looks fine, but I look at the live and I'm like all the way down here, like I'm drowning.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
ew.
I don't know
Like it
why it
looks
looks like
perfect
that.
on my screen. Right here it doesn't. I don't know why.
We're gonna have to fix that another day, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Hopefully y'all had a good day so far at school. Um, Today we're gonna be going over a Smash Super Smash Bros. Course module for you guys. So just basically telling you the ins and outs, basic movements, basic defense, dodging and stuff like that. The stuff you should know before you even get started playing the game. Then we're gonna talk about characters and stuff, different character types, play types. But yeah, we're gonna get started.
All right, everyone. So, yes. So right, like I know we went over some in person, mechanics, and I was kind of talking about it too, and then I kind of just let you guys play and stuff. But today we're gonna be going a little more depth of different class types and also to character types. So basically, throughout this module and course, we're gonna find out like, hey, you know, maybe Damien wants to main like a brawler type, or a swordy type, a zoner type. So we're gonna go and find out which character you want to start learning and mastering so we can start growing from there.
Yep,
And yeah, there is basically about 87, 89 characters in in the entire game. So, if you don't find one appealing, we got so many more to pick from. So
that is
let's go
so
ahead and
true.
let's get started with this module.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so um course module. So the course objective. Also I don't know if it's like on. Okay, cool, perfect. Okay, so this module is designed to teach beginners the fundamental mechanics and strategies of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or SSBU, enabling them to play confidently and improve over time. By the end of this module, participants will be able to, number one, understand the core mechanics of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, number two, perform basic attacks, movements, and defensive maneuvers, number three, recognize key strategies for stage control and neutral game. Number four, choose and understand characters suitable for beginners and your playstyle.
Mhm. So yeah, we'll definitely go into depth about the different characters and yeah, about the beginner strategies of just how to play the game. Beginner tools, moving
Hmm.
and stuff like that. So let's get started.
Let's do it. And throughout too, you're gonna start recognizing and picking up some terminology that you may not recognize right now, but
Mhm.
you will in the future, like stage control and neutral game.
Yes, sir. So
So, next one, what is SSBU? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a crossover fighting game that blends characters from various franchises in a chaotic, action packed battles.
Mm-hmm.
The game objective. The goal is to knock your opponent off the stage by building their damage, percentage, and delivering powerful hits, or smash attacks. Players start with a percentage of 0%. As damage increases, they become easier to launch off the stage. And they can be launched and off the stage either up towards the sky, to the left and the right of the blast zones, or towards the depths of the bottom of the blast zone, which is my
Mm-hmm.
favorite. So, Module 1. Main objective, getting to know the game. Mastering the basic movements of a game is the foundation of becoming a skilled player. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, understanding how to move, jump, block, and dodge effectively allows players to control their character with confidence and react quickly to opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Without strong fundamentals, which is what we just talked about, even advanced techniques become difficult to execute consistently. Learning these basics early on sets the stage for higher level play and competitive success. And like how we showed you on Tuesday, do you guys question? Do you guys remember what the jump button is? Just a quick little recap without even looking at the controller. If you don't know the letter, do you know which button on the controller the jump one is? Or even, even if you don't think it's a button, you can also use something else to jump.
Let me type that into the chat.
You're gonna show the screen right now.
At least see if they here. They here.
Mm-hmm,
Y'all hear
mm-hmm.
y'all? Simple question. Which button do you use to jump?
Yeah, which button is the jump button?
It could be A, B, C, X, Y, Z.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead. No, I can't show the next one actually.
Okay.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Alright. B.
E. No. No.
Technically?
Technically, if you want it to be, yeah. Technically, you're all right. But there are B special moves in this game.
So generally, no.
Down B, up B, side B. You know?
I wouldn't say B.
Albert says B. Nope. Not B. Also, too, yeah, if you see in the controller, that top is X, the one on the right is A, the bottom one is B, and the one on the left is Y. You guys
B?
are all saying B. Are you
Y'all can't say
trolling
the same. Y'all can't say the same
me?
thing.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Y'all gotta switch it up. Come on.
Come on, there's only three more other ones that you can pick from. X
X
and
and Y.
Y.
Yes. Who said X and
Perfect.
Y?
Thank you. That's
That's
correct.
perfect.
Mhm.
Like, as you can see.
Or stick. Yep,
Or
exactly. Or
stick
you can
shift.
use a stick. Yep,
Perfect.
right here.
Movement and jumping. Perfect right in front of you. Jump with
Hmm.
X or Y, right? Or up on the sticks, which you can use on the analog stick. Good stuff. Good stuff, Warren.
There we go. See, movement and jumping right there.
Hmm.
All right.
So we got.
Okay.
Let's,
Yeah. Okay. So next question. What is your standard attack? Which button on your controller is a standard attack? Not the special attack, just standard.
And you can see Sonic jumping right here. Sonic
Mm-hmm.
running.
Yep. See?
Sonic be putting that movement on. So what's your standard attack button, y'all?
Yeah,
Standard
you
attack button.
yep. You can see the Pro controller on the screen. Hey, Juan,
Okay.
exactly.
Let's
Good
go,
job.
A. Let's go
Yep.
on.
There we go. Your standard attacks are gonna be your main objective to learn because they can combo into each other and also rely on heavy smash attacks by using the pushing A and inputting a direction up, down, left, or right to do a smash attack.
Mhm.
So A standard attack, and the last one is the special moves, which is going to be the B button. And same thing too, by inputting a direction up, down, left, or right, you will input a B special. So a lot of these moves do have names, like Zero Suit, her down B is her flip kick, but people just say down B in case they don't know. But again, you'll learn throughout time and terminology. Okay. So
Next.
A standard, yep, B special. And next one we have grabbing and defending.
Mhm.
There we go. So this one we'll just go ahead and talk, but dodging while shielding, flick the left analog stick to roll or spot dodge.
Mhm.
Grabbing, use the L or R triggers to grab opponents. And shielding, hold the L or R triggers to shield.
So these all depend on how you input it into your settings, but your preference, is your preference. So whatever works better for you. I usually put grabbing on the left and shielding on the right, just so I can focus on, either or.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Whatever feels more natural and better to you to determine if you want to shield, grab, or spot dodge.
Right. Lastly.
All right. Last one. We're going to talk about the different play styles
Mhm.
of the characters we have in Super Smash Bros. And the class types.
You actually
So,
wanna pull this up
OBS?
on Smash?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the roster of Super Smash Bros. And we're going to go into the training room, but I do want to show off some different character classes and playstyles.
Mhm.
So, did I just share my screen with you? Wait, you
Yeah.
have it up, right? Okay, so it should still be on there on Discord.
1 second, everyone. Watch stream.
Okay, so let's see here. What's time?
Mm. And if you can make it bigger, that'd be good.
Okay, is that good or
Oh, can you make it bigger?
maybe let me
Yeah, that
see.
works right there. Wherever it's at, right there. That's perfect.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll leave it here. All right, guys, and so this game has, like I said, 89 available characters. And these are some of the different classes. We have your traditional heavyweight, hard-hitting characters, such as Bowser. He is our strongest character in the game and also the heaviest. The only downside to him is he's also easily susceptible to being comboed by many characters. So while he is strong, heavy, he gets comboed a lot. Along with the heavy class, we have Donkey Kong, which is one of the best heavies in the whole game.
DK.
Um, Donkey Kong go crazy, guys. This is my favorite heavy to play. Next to him is Ganondorf. He is a heavy, but he's considered one of the worst heavies because he's slow, doesn't have the best recovery, and doesn't have too many combos. But he's still viable, but he's considered bottom five. And finally, just to have another character that's heavy as well, is King K. Rool. He is a hybrid character of both zoning and brawler. He can zone you out with his side B special and his neutral B special, which are his projectiles. And when he's up close, he can grab you and combo you with some heavy, heavy force.
He got a
Uh,
cannon and he could literally throw his crown. Just
mhm,
come back
mhm.
to him like a boomerang. It's kind of
Literally,
cool.
so good. And next up, we have medium weight class characters. So they are not on the heavy side, but they're not on the light side. A good example of a medium weight character would be someone like Snake, Ike.
Ike.
Yep, Ike. And I would say
It's
probably Roy as well. Um, they can basically combo and also be comboed by the majority of the cast. And depending on which type you like, whether it's a sortie or a projectile zoner or even a brawler character, medium class is pretty good overall. But the ones who are really good and can combo characters, but also can die early, are the light class characters like Kirby, Pichu, and Squirtle from Pokemon Trainer. They're considered glass cannons because they are very light and can die early, but they're extremely strong. Don't let this pink little puffball fool you, because he will kill you at like 70% if he gets a good hit.
he be packing a punch.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
What about Rob? What is he?
Rob is considered medium weight, medium brawl with slight zoning due to his two projectiles and
Hmm.
item. But he's really good at comboing into his gyro, which is his down B special. And he actually is considered a top tier slash high tier character because last year there was a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate major tournament, and the person that won that tournament actually named Rob.
Oh wow.
Yeah, his name is Zamba, and that tournament is actually going to be happening in a few weeks again. So let's see if he'll be able to reclaim his championship, or will there be a new winner this year?
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. What's some characters that you might want to see showcased, or what's some characters that you might want to use? Yeah, are you interested in? Is more
Yeah,
so what I was
yeah.
looking for.
First person that answers, I will pick that character right now.
Mhm. Show you some cool stuff. Dang. They got DK. There was an old school DK game. It was one of the best games out there. Well, there was a lot of old games that are really classical, really original,
Right?
really good. Smash was one of them. It was on
Yep, I grew up.
GameCube. Mhm.
Yep, I grew up playing the Kirby series on the handheld.
Oh yeah, I remember Kirby
Mario
on
as
GameCube
well.
too. What was it? Kirby
Hmm.
Strikers or something?
There
That
was a
race car game.
Kirby, the Kirby's Air Ride.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
beautiful. But what type of characters are y'all interested in, y'all? What type of characters? What class?
Yep.
You want to use heavy, low? You got Kirby, Jigglypuff as well. She can put people to sleep. She's kind of
Hmm.
interesting. Diddy Kong,
Let's go. All right, Diddy Kong it
the whole
is.
class as well.
Yep. So Diddy Kong is a brawler type character. He's also considered medium light class. Um, he is absolutely one of the strongest characters in the game because of this right here, his banana. So
Banana.
his banana is literally an item in the game that he can pull out anytime he wants, whenever it's gone. So the way that the properties of the banana work is you get two shots. There's one right there, and then two, and it'll disappear.
Okay.
So anytime it hits anybody, they will always trip, no matter what, which can lead to a very good follow-up. You can either grab out of it, you can do a smash attack, you can even do a special into it too, if they're not suspecting it. So while Diddy's weaknesses are basically his up B is very powerful and very strong, but not a lot of people know this. But if for some reason he gets hit, he will be knocked out of his barrels. Let's go to let's we could do CPU level 3. Yeah, so right now the CPU is just attacking me. I just want him to hit my shield so he can show you that my barrels will get knocked off of me. There we go. And I cannot move until the barrels basically come back. So that's one of his weaknesses. He also loses to spacey or zoner characters because he has to basically get in your face to do combos and stuff. He has projectiles, but this is very slow, not super practical. And this is something called a command grab. In this game, a command grab means that even if you're holding shield, it's gonna go through your shield. So certain characters like Diddy Kong, Captain Falcon, and Ganondorf have a command grab, but not everybody has it. Um, the cool thing about this is we discussed last time that after you hit side B, you can do a kick out of it, which is very good for mixing up your opponent or getting like a quick burst option as well.
Hey, look goofy.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some great plays with Diddy Kong. Some great potential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the best American players in the world means Diddy Kong. I always root for him because I've been watching him since like the Smash 4 days. His name is Tweak. And yeah, he's definitely the best Diddy Kong in the world because of his results, the tech he does, and him not giving up on the character.
Okay. So what's some other characters y'all interested in? What's some other characters y'all interested in, y'all? Look at the mix-ups.
Hmm.
And how does his up B work?
His up B works by either quickly pushing up in B to do a burst up B, or you can push and hold up B to charge it up. And the longer you charge it, the farther he'll go.
And it goes through him and it blows up. Okay.
Hmm. If you
He
look at
does
the
a
right,
lot.
yeah, if you look at the right, you see a section that says total damage, combo, and damage itself. So in total, this one move does 21.
That's interesting.
Hmm. And I definitely know some of you are interested in learning this character. So the main thing that we're gonna work on is tilt attacks like this. Really good combo potential. Steve. All right, here we go.
Minecraft Steve.
Okay, so Steve is actually considered the best character in the entire game due to his utility. So his gameplay is basically revolving around literally playing Minecraft, mining for the materia that he needs to basically buff himself up, and just farm for diamond. So right now, it's like his base level, like base level Goku. Um, just wood, right? some decent knockback, can combo into itself. But you see how there's a gold shining next to my meter above my player icon? That means that I'm able to now craft gold. So you're already buffing yourself up more by having gold at the ready. And what gold does is it gives you a faster moves and a little bit more knockback. So once you are done mining for diamond, as you see right here, that's when you truly become the best character in the game. Because you get increased knockback, increased damage, and overall able to kill your opponent a lot quicker than how he can kill you.
Wow, that's so
So,
strong.
mm-hmm. A lot of his toolkit as well revolves around mining for not only dirt and wood, but also iron. And the reason being is this right here. This is his side B, guys. This mine cart is so deadly and scary. Bro is literally just mining all over the place. Boom, has a hitbox, right? And if for some reason he doesn't want to stay in it, it turns into a command grab. See? Bro's literally getting grabbed and not even in it. But look, you see, now that I used all of my iron and my steel, I can't do side B anymore.
Mm.
Yep. And so right now I'm going to be just be mining here, creating my little fortress, right? You see how like my meter is going down and now I have nothing. Oops. I have nothing now. So I can't mine. I can't really I can kind of attack, but I have no resources to do my side B or my down B. So yeah, basically it just revolves around mining, creating some crafts, staying away a little bit.
So what would he be considered a zoner, brawler?
Zoner brawler for sure.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have any projectiles that can keep you at bay, but he does have his ability to keep you at bay with just
Yeah.
his mining. And the dirt and wood will go away a lot faster than the marble and steel and concrete, all the material that he needs to mine, like right here.
And the better the material, the longer it lasts, right?
Correct, yes.
Hey.
So, yep, these are here. They're gonna stay up for a while, and they're gonna pop away.
Can he do his side B in the air?
Yeah, his side B is very good in
Oh
the air, and
yeah.
he can also jump out of it, which is kind of crazy. And here's the crazy part about Steve, guys. You can be off stage, and then you can mine, and you'll be good. Look at that. He's off stage, and he's making his own stage. Like, this character is something else. But a property of his that not like everybody knows at first is once you reach a certain height, you are unable to mine anymore. You see how there's like a purple thing up there?
Mhm.
That means it's the max limit. You cannot go any higher than that for the top, left, and bottom. But once you get these mechanics down, everything else will come naturally. Like I'm just holding forward and pushing A. This is basically his forward tilt. It just combos into itself. This is his up tilt, which can combo into itself as well. And then once you start realizing, okay, I can connect this into something else, you can implement your mining. And then you can mine up top and then combo using your blocks. This is his down air, which is iron. And since I have no more iron, I cannot use my down air anymore. So what do you have to do? Keep mining for the
Mine,
down air.
mine.
Mhm.
Yep.
So yeah, one of the cool things too about this this feature is if when you're in training room and you put ZR, this will literally tell you everything that the character does. So his neutral B, mine, craft, create block, right? collect materials from the ground by mining the floor, craft tools while at the crafting table, or place blocks while in the air. His Minecraft cart, the side B that we were showing earlier, is an iron minecart will travel along the rails. Powered rails can be placed with the right materials. If empty, the minecart will carry an enemy away, as you saw earlier. His Elytra, aka the Up B. Equipped an Elytra, accelerate with a fire rocket and glide through the air. Adjust the trajectory by inputting up and down. And like every other character in this game, Up B is very important to learn. His feels a little more different than the others, so it'll take some getting used to, but generally up and towards the stage. And finally, his down B, his TNT. Use several materials to create an explosive block. Hold the special move button left or right to use the redstone, and place a plate that can set off the block, guys. So,
Mhm.
that's literally his TNT right here. One good hit
D.
and takes 33 damage. Hmm?
And it does damage to yourself as well.
Mm-hmm. So, be careful with that one, guys.
Can you showcase us like a heavy or a light character?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go heavy.
D.
So I'm gonna show you
Heavy.
one of my favorite heavies, Donkey Kong. Super awesome, very fun. Now he is a brawler heavy. What he can do is he can grab people and he can do something like this and carry them on their back. One of the coolest thing in the whole game. I don't really know anyone else that can do it like this. But he'll literally kidnap you because he kidnaps I think it was Paulina in like the original series. But yep. So once they're captured, you can follow up with a up throw into an up air. This is called the DK cargo throw. Grab by holding forward, you're able to have them on your back and you can move any direction left and right. But if I don't hold forward, you can just do a normal back throw, down throw, up throw. So only by pressing forward will you be able to put them on your back like this. And then once they're on your back, you can do a back throw, forward throw, down throw, up throw, which can lead to combos like that.
He looks so fun to use. He was
It's
fun as
very.
well when I was just grabbing the
Hmm.
students.
Hmm. Yeah, no, he definitely feels fast for a heavy.
Mhm.
He has also something called super armor or heavy armor, which is basically whenever you do a certain move, when you have super armor, you'll get absolutely zero knockback, and you'll be able to basically just almost be unstoppable in that moment. So I'm gonna show you right here, the display button right here. Um, that move right there has super armor.
When it's
So
fully
meaning that
charged.
if he gets hit, he will basically just go through it. So let me see if I can have the computer hit me with something. This would do side smash. Yeah, so right now he's doing a side smash. I just need to time the super armor right, and it goes straight through it. If I don't time it right, I'm gonna get knocked back every time. But if I time it right, I'll be able to not take any knockback. Not every character has super armor, but Donkey Kong is one of the ones that does. With his side B, if you time it right, his fully charged neutral B, and his up B on the ground, specifically on the ground. All right, I'm gonna talk about zoners next. Now, zoners are basically characters that can zone you out or keep you away from their space, whereas brawlers, you have to be in their face, you know? So Link is a perfect example of a zoner because of his projectiles. His side B can zone you out, keep you away from him. His neutral B can snipe you, keep you at bay from approaching, and his projectile down B special bomb right here.
Which link is this? I forgot.
This one is the Breath of the Wild Link or Adult Link.
I don't know if y'all have ever played Link, but I recommend. It's a great game.
hmm And as you can see here, you click on his character list and it'll show you his special moves. Bow and arrow, boomerang, spin attack up B, and remote bomb. So his up B on the ground is one of his fastest moves, a very quick option that does a good amount of knockback and damage. And up in the air, it says recovery move. This is one of the hugest up Bs in the game due to the fact that it can scoop people up even if they're standing on the edge like this. I just have to be facing away from them for them to get scooped up. Like that.
Wow.
hmm
The range.
Yep, so you can combine moves like you can throw his bomb, and if you want, you can throw your boomerang at the bomb to launch it at the opponent, hit the boomerang or hit the bomb with your arrow, and then explode. The bomb will detonate whenever you push down B, or it'll be, I believe it's 30 seconds, and then it'll automatically explode. But you can only have one at a time, and you're able to blow yourself up too. Fun little fact there. So he's really good. Like he's also medium heavyweight. He's not super heavy, but he's not super light. So he is on the medium side. He will last a lot longer playing him compared to someone like Steve, where he will die to a lot of Link's moves. So remember, guys, zoner characters keep you out of their zone. Brawler characters are up close and personal, and then sword characters um, are like a hybrid of both, where they can zone you out, but they have to get in kind of close.
Dang,
And
that's
you have
pretty good.
hybrid, yeah, you have hybrids as well. And we'll talk more about that and have you guys try in person in class. Are there any characters that look good to you or you want to kind of start learning? Let me know. Type it in the chat. I'll show you a rushdown brawler character like Captain Falcon. So he's very fast. Basically has to be in your face to successfully rack up damage and get wins on you.
One of the best characters in the game. Oh
hmm
yeah, that was clean. Sheesh. So I'm not Falcon Punch.
Oh yeah, one of the best ones in the whole game. Falcon Punch, guys. The cool thing about this is you can do it forward, but once you start getting better, you're going to learn something called a B reversal, where you input it, and as soon as the move starts, you move in the other direction. And when it's turned around like that, it does more damage and knockback. For example, a normal one does about 30 damage and knocks him back to where the 15, 20, 25 meter, but a reversed one does more damage and a little more knockback.
Hmm. I see.
Mhm.
Got about like 5 minutes left.
Okay.
So hopefully, you students have a good day at school. What is it, sixth period? We got like two more periods left.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Zoners, very good for keeping them at bay. Brawlers up close. And then remember the different types of classes. You have light characters like Kirby, Pichu. Pikachu's pretty light. Medium characters, Robin, Link, Snake. And a little on the heavier side, we have Wario, Piranha Plants, Incineroar. And on the very heavy side, King K. Rool, King Dedede, Donkey Kong, and of course, Bowser.
Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
Ganondorf as well.
Yep. Ganondorf indeed. Little Mac, very fun, very fast brawler. His only weakness is being off stage. But this character is so strong. So when you're in training mode, you can have the CPU just start acting on its own, seeing what he does. Yeah, hit him once, he can't even make it back.
It's always great to learn from a CPU as well.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on the highest setting, or if
Yep,
not,
and
like
it,
something higher. Yeah.
yep. And then from there, it just starts to start learning the game, the mechanics, and then eventually you start destroying all your friends that challenge you.
Yes, sir. That's when it becomes fun. Then they get
And
mad.
then yep, and then you start entering a couple of locals, some small tournaments, show off your skills.
Start making money. Start getting donations.
Hmm. Or even if you're hanging out with friends, at the carne asada or the barbecue, and someone's like, "Hey, you guys have Smash? Let's play." And then you just
Mhm.
be the best player there. They'll be like, "Wait, you're actually really good. We can't beat you."
And then
Like,
free
that's right.
asada. They
That's
always
right.
let you back.
And then you can be like, "Yo, you know what? I'm actually not that good. But let's put $5 on it. Let's see who wins." And the next thing you know, boom, start racking up that dough.
Mhm. You gotta start from somewhere. But this will just be the start. Today was just an introduction about the basic movements. Um, hopefully you got a more clear idea of how to play. So next time you see us, it'll be uh, a lot more, better, interesting in
Mhm.
gameplay. But hopefully you guys have a good day. It is about that time. We got about 2 minutes left.
Yep, yep.
So oh
Yeah,
yeah.
tomorrow we
Go ahead.
will. There'll be like a small little like handout for you guys, so some questions of the things we reviewed this week. It won't be anything super crazy hard, but hope you guys have a great rest of your day,
Mhm.
and we'll
We'll
be
see you
there.
next week.
Yeah, we'll be there in person bright and early Tuesday.
Bright and early. Falcon Punch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Little Mac is too good. Sheik. Sheik is a light character.
Pretty light. Yeah, she's pretty light.
Hmm.
Goodbye.